attracting some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Here's 2nd and 5. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
King, Phil King, 63, 63, 63. Get it.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they take him down, but he's able to get this inside the red zone. Offense up to the line fast. Goddard makes the catch. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Offense in the hurry up here. And he gets in, touchdown! The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he elects not to bring this one out, so no run back, and we'll pick things up from the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Young on the play action. He's got him. That's McMillan. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He throws a bullet. Brought in inside the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish off their opening drive. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Panthers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Sanders all set to send it away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. Along the right sideline, there's space. Launching for the pylon, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. The advent of a new style of kickoff in 2024 created all sorts of new strategies to generate big returns. And Brock, here we see their own design executed to perfection to spring them for 6.
Now, Ken, I don't know if we've seen a rule change that has invigorated special teams coaches, head coaches, all the coaches, as much as this one did this offseason, each looking for their own wrinkle to try to throw in there and do what we just saw, break it the length of the field for 6 big points.
And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Young on 1st and 10. This is reeled in by Leggett. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Panthers.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Oh, he put some heat on this. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it down to a single point. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Panthers tie things up at 14. Sanders all set to send it away. Has this at the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Working quickly here.
73.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down throwing for Hurts. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Tiger Swamp. Tiger Hornet.
They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 1. That pass complete to Goddard. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for an Eagles
over, right?
On first down, Hurts. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, is short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. We're a quarter of the way. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're moving it well, but now face a third and short.
Hey, 63, 63, 63.
Back to throw, Hurts. Hauled in by Gray. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Well, I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Offense up to the line fast. Is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. His third total score this game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought down by Jalen Carter. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 4. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And that play backfired. He's brought down way behind the line. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. This one returned for 11 yards. And the Eagles will take possession. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Hey! King, Phil King!
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Working quickly here.
63, 63, 63.
This one finds Goddard. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Out. 73. 73. Carl up, Yanni.
Working inside the red zone. Caught near the pylon. And he pushes all the way to the goal line, but gonna be out at the 1. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Short of the goal line. No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles pushing for a score before the break. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal.
No, touch that. Carl up, Yanni. Check out.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game.
Let's go.
Offense up to the line
A
fast.
gain of 1 yard on the play.
No touch.
It's now third
And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
at their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Sheds up a run. Ooh, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Trying again following the sack. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. On third down, it's Young. He has the first over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Young working from the gun. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. This is caught inside the 15. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the red zone now. He's on the move. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a one-score game before halftime. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
73, hey, 73, 73. Go, set. Crowd left, Yanni. Alpha, alpha, alpha. Hey. No touch.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Taken in by Smith. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Target form, target form. Great, set. Hey. Crowd left, Yanni. Yanni. No touch.
From the 39. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
No touch. Crowd left, Yanni. Hey, Silver. Crowd left, Yanni. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know by now, Kate, what I call that. That's that car wash ball. Just come to life. That's when you throw that ball right through that car wash and you throw it with such velo, it doesn't get wet. And to do it with that kind of accuracy down the field, this dude's elite.
Tiger Hornet. Go Silver, ready? Hey, easy, 63, bang. No touch.
Hurts throwing again. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
Well, nothing to critique there. Good snap, good hold, and he puts it through to pay off the drive with 3 points.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Let's go now.
He'll throw it. He's going to push one deep down the right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far, and no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Young. Legette's got it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Second down, looking for options. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now Young. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Offense in the hurry up here. Tight end going in motion here. 1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 43. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Young on 1st and 10. Thielen's got it. Complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Hubbard will not get past the line. He's held up at the floor.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Buying some time right. And he has the catch, gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Panthers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
4 yards.
They go to Barkley again. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. That stop made by Derek Brown.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
No touch that. Hey. No touch.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Working quickly here. First down, a run with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schler, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game. Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
63, 60.
On first down, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Goddard makes the catch. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for another Eagle.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Hurts now from the gun. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Alpha.
Has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. The Panthers have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. No luck on the connection, it's incomplete. Xavier Legette the target on that throw. So that brings up second down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
On second and 10, Young. Connects with the open man downfield. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throw complete to Thielen. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Panthers.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Pass complete to Hubbard. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Buys time, rolling right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They're going for it, Young. Pass complete, screenplay. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 1st and goal, Hubbard. Runs in, touchdown Carolina. The Panthers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal would tie this game in the 4th. So we're down to a 3-point game, and now gonna try to get it back in pursuit of a game-tying field goal. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Great, set.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. And they'll stop him after he rolls downhill to the 32. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And looks like the Panthers are in the dime. Yep, ton of DBs out there. 3rd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time they really need to pick up a few yards.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Breaks the tackle, still going. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Hey, easy, 63, 63.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
He doesn't like what he sees, so... They're going to begin at the 30. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag.
After 60, after 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let go.
Setting up to pass. Gets this to Sanders. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Back to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Here he is to throw. It's caught. That's Thielen. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He'll look to throw it. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Looking for the back that time. So it's second down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
A second down throw for Young. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. One final shot here. And with no time left, they make the connection in the end zone. Touchdown! And now they can win this game. I still can't believe they actually did it, Brock. One final play, and they get the tying touchdown. And now they can win it right here.
Y'all want to joke about the NFL being scripted? Well, fine. Fine, go ahead. Because it's hard to beat this kind of script. Such an incredible finish to this game. And all they need now, like you said, is that point after touchdown.
It's up and it's good. What a finish we had to this game. We got a touchdown on the final play to tie, and his kick wins it. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock,